I want to welcome you here to the main gym here at Roy Miller High School, where we have the Miller boys hosting the Beeville Trojans here in this District 26 4A matchup. This is Joe Gomez Jr., and you got Santiago Ramos on the camera. I want to thank you for welcoming us into your home this evening. Again, this is a District 26 4A matchup. We got the number 14 state-ranked Miller boys coming in with a 20-6 overall record, 6-1 in district, and again that number 14 state ranking here in Class 4A. They are coming off a loss to the West Oso Bears, 64-61, this past Tuesday, so they're looking to rebound back here in district play. For the Beeville boys, they come in with a 10-11 overall record, 1-5 in district. So they're trying to make the playoffs here. We got about 4 games left for the boys before the playoffs start for by district, and those start roughly about February 21st and 22nd. So there's a fighting chance for these Beeville Trojans to get that 4th place spot. With about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go before the tip-off, we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
The EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are the Roy Miller High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K-3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
Welcome back here to game action here at the Roy Miller High School main gym. We got this 26 4A matchup between Miller and Beeville. Head coach for the Trojans is Mark Bedford. Assistants are Jordan Gonzalez, Tim San Miguel, and Matthew Boteo. Athletic director is Chris Sosa. Assistant is Richard Vasquez, and principal of A.C. Jones High School is Lupe Martinez. So we're getting set for tip-off here at the main gym of Roy Miller High School. Head coach for the Miller Bucks is Maurice Bastion. Assistant is Mark Salazar, John Wimbish, and Dwight Whittington. Superintendent for CCISD is Dr. Roland Hernandez. Athletic director is Brenda Marshall. Assistant is Richard Ocañez. Athletic director is Justin Evans. And principal of Roy Miller High School is Sandy Salinas de Leon. Tip goes over to the Miller Bucks. We got Josh Bosas with the ball. Down to Mark Garcia. Over to Moreno. Denman loses the ball out of bounds. Ball goes over to the Trojans. Got Alba with the ball. Down to Gonzalez. Back to Gonzalez. Down to Alba again. Back to Gonzalez for a deep three. Off the rim. Rebounded by Mark Garcia. Stepped out of bounds. Giving the ball back over to the Trojans. Actually, it was knocked out of bounds by Beeville Trojan. Ball stays with the Miller Bucks. Got Josh Posas with the ball. Over to Moreno. Down to Mark Garcia. Back to Josh Posas. Back to Jaden Moreno. Back to Posas. Back to Mark Garcia for a three. Off the backboard. Rebounded by Atkinson for 2 points for Lonnie Atkinson. Here comes Alba with the ball. Down to Gonzalez. Overshot picked up by Jaden Moreno. Down to Lonnie Atkins and loses the ball out of bounds. Just by the fingertips. Giving the ball back over to the Trojans. Got Alba bringing it back up court for the Beeville Trojans. Down to Gonzalez. Way over the reach of Dembo. Sending the ball back over to the Bucks. Posas with the ball over to Mark Garcia. Got double teamed here. We got Lonnie Atkinson with the ball down to Jaden Moreno. Ball blocked. Picked up by Moreno again. Got Beeville with a suffocating defense here in the first period. Got Alba with the ball, bringing it up court. Over the mid-court stripe. Over to Dembo and back to Pelletari. Got Alba with the ball. But underneath the basket to Dembo. Foul on Denman for the Miller Bucks. Dembo tipped away by Lonnie Atkinson to Posas to Mark Garcia. Loses the ball out of bounds. Giving possession back over to the Trojans. Here in the early stages, you've got a 2-0 lead by the Miller Bucks. Over to Gonzalez. Knocked out of bounds by Lonnie Atkinson. And Gonzalez bringing it in over to Alba. Knocked out of bounds by Jaden Moreno. Got Alba with the ball for the Beeville Trojans. Down to Revan, stolen by Lonnie Atkinson. Atkinson with a layup for two. Alba trying to get the offense set up. Knocked out of bounds by Mark Garcia of the Miller Bucks. Got 2 coming in for the Miller Bucks for substitutions. Got Ace Liqueur and Malachi Wynn. Got Dembo with the ball. Back to Alba. Rebounded by Atkinson, knocked out of bounds by Atkinson. Down for a layup for the Beeville Trojans. Knocked out of bounds. Got Gonzalez bringing it in for the Trojans over to Alba. Alba trying to set up the offense for the Trojans, looking to drive. Goes down into the paint, dishes off to Dembo. Dembo loses it, picks it back up, layup, finger roll for 2 for Dembo and the Beeville Trojans. Over to Liqueur. To Moreno. Atkinson with the rebound. Picked up by the Beeville Trojans. Over to Dembo for a 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by Revan. Back to Dembo. Picked up by Jaden Moreno. Down to Ace Liqueur for 3. Off the rim. Knocked away by Ace Liqueur. Couple of substitutions coming in for the Beeville Trojans. Taken away by Jaden Moreno. Got some substitutions coming in for the Miller Bucks. Over to Randall. Down to Cano. Down to Pelletieri. Down to Randall. Out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Lister. Overthrown by the Beeville Trojans. Ball goes over to the Miller Bucks. Posas with the ball to Liqueur. Back to Posas. Down to Damari Lister. Back to Posas. Over to Liqueur. Down to Malachi Wynn at the low post. Blocked. Gets a foul called, sending Malachi Wynn to the free throw line. It's the first one. Got the second one. Over to Randall. Down to Cano. Taken away by Jaden Brown. To Josh Bosas to Damari Lister. Ball knocked away. Picked up by Cano. Knocked away by Josh Bosas. Beeville Trojans bringing it from the baseline. Over to Pelletieri. Driving off to Cano for a three-pointer. Off the rim, rebounded by Damari Lister. Picked up again by Cano. That was a foul on the Trojans. Turning the ball over to the Bucks. Josh Bosas with the ball. Over to Ace LaCour. Off the rim. Knocked out of bounds. Tipped away by Malachi Wynn. Got Randall bringing the ball in from the baseline. Over to Cano. Off the rim. Picked up by a Trojan. Over to Randall. Randall with a finger roll comes out. Knocked out of bounds by Malachi Wynn. There's travel there in the paint by one of the Beeville Trojans. Over to Josh Bosas. Bosas down to LaCour. Jaden Brown, ball rims out for that three-pointer. Over to Cano. Cano going from coast to coast. Off the backboard, rebound Malachi Wynn. Outlet pass to Damari Lister. To Ace LaCour. Ball rims out, and that's the end of the first period with the Miller Bucks leading 6-4. Going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
It's of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland.
Welcome back to game action here at the main gym of Roy Miller High School. Got the Miller Bucks leading 8-4 here in the second period, or start of the second period. Beeville bringing the ball in. Got Alba with the ball. Alba looking to drive, passes it off. Back to Dembo. Over to Reven. Back to Alba. Down to Gonzalez for a three. Off the rim, rebounded by Dembo. Knocked away. So they're going to call a foul. on Damari Lister. Non-shooting foul. Got Gonzalez bringing it from the baseline. Over to Dembo. Back to Alba. Got Gonzalez, shoots it over to Beeville Trojan. Off the glass, rebounded by Lonnie Atkinson. Over to Mark Garcia, stolen by Alba. Steps on the sideline with the possession staying with the Miller Bucks. Mark Garcia over to Jaden Moreno. Trying to set up the offense over to Mark Garcia. Garcia over to Lonnie Atkinson for an open three. Off the back of the rim, rebound by Garcia. Into the paint. Finger roll layup for Lonnie Atkinson. Sending him to the free throw line for an and one. Rebound by Moreno, back to Atkinson. Atkinson over to Mark Garcia. Garcia drives into the paint, low post. Call for a travel. Got Alba with the ball for the Beeville Trojans. Back to Alba. Ball was tipped up in midair by Atkinson. Over to Raven. Loses the ball. Picked up. Baseline by the Trojans. Overthrown. Picked up by Damari Lister. Lister with a little short layup for two. Giving the Bucks a 10-4 lead here in the second period. Dembo down in the corner. Drives the baseline. This is off. Picked up by Alba for an open three. Off the rim. Picked up by Moreno. Garcia coming up the court with it. He goes into the paint. Layup and is fouled in midair. Sending Mark Garcia to the free throw line for an and one. Got a substitution coming in. Got Denman coming in and also Noah Garcia. Gets that free throw for Mark Garcia. Extending the Buck lead to 13-4. Got Beeville bringing the ball in from the sideline. Got Alba with the ball. Got Denman. Foul underneath the basket on Lonnie Atkinson. Sending Reven to the free throw line. Off the front of the rim. Misses a second one. Rebound by Denman over to Lister. Down to Mark Garcia. Down to Lonnie Atkinson. Atkinson for two on the running layup. Atkinson leads all scorers here with 8 points. Got Alba with the ball for the Beeville Trojans. 10-second violation on Alba. turning the ball over to the Miller Bucks. Another substitution coming in for the Beeville Trojans. Got Mark Garcia taking it from the midcourt stripe over to Damari Lister. Lister drives off the backboard. Oddball with the rebound over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a layup for two. Got Mark Garcia with the ball. Down to Damari Lister. Denman gets his rebound. Underneath the basket. Lonnie Atkinson with the rebound. Rebound again over to Denman. Takes it back out. Steps on the baseline, turning the ball over back to the Beeville Trojans. Got Dembo for the Beeville Trojans. Over to Gonzalez. Deep pass to Alba, stolen by Josh Posas for a layup. Giving the Miller Bucks a 17-6 advantage here in the second period. Over to Gonzalez, back to Dembo. Dembo drives. This is off. Got a foul called for 2 shots. The free throw line. It's the first one. Gets the first one for Garcia. Josh Posas with the ball. Over Noah Garcia. Stolen by Garcia. Back to Alba. Back to Garcia for a 3. Off the rim. Picked up by Garcia over to Jaden Brown. Brown loses it. Picked up by Josh Posas. Posas drives over to Mark Garcia for a 3. Nothing but net for Mark Garcia. Got Alba with the ball. Down to Gonzalez. Gonzalez drives, loses the ball. Knocked out of bounds by one of the Miller Bucks. Got Damari Lister and Jaden Moreno coming in for Mark Garcia and Noah Garcia. Over to Garcia for Beeville. Off the rim, rebounded by Jaden Brown. Josh Posas with the ball. Alex De La Garza in the game as well for the Miller Bucks. Alex De La Garza for a 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Dembo. Alba with the ball, looking to drive in the paint. Goes for a layup, fouled in midair by Jaden Moreno. Sending Alba to the free throw line. Gets the first one. Substitution coming in for the Beeville Trojans. Gets the second one for Alba. Stolen, knocked away by Josh Posas. Got Dembo bringing it in from the baseline over to Alba. Alba bringing it up court for the Beeville Trojans. Back to Dembo. Back to Alba. Dembo at the wing, looks to drive, loses it. Picked up by Alba. Down to Gano. Gano for a three off the backboard, picked up by Jaden Brown on the rebound over to Damari Lister. Picked up by Jaden Moreno. Back to Brown, back to Josh Posas. Off the rim, rebounded by Dembo, picked up by Alex De La Garza. Down to Damari Lister. Lister will take a three-pointer off the rim, rebounded by Beeville. That was Roszczewski. Double team, mid-court, ball goes over to Gonzalez for two on a layup. Josh Posas with the ball. Lister traveled. Sending the ball back over to the Beeville Trojans. Deep three by Gonzalez. Picked up by Jaden Brown. Tipped. Picked up by Moreno. Fouled in midair by Roszczewski. Sending Jaden Moreno to the free throw line. Misses the first free throw. Beeville with the ball. Call for a travel. My clock ran down. We got 1 second left here in the second period. That's the end of the second period with the Miller Bucks leading 20-11 over the Beeville Trojans. It's halftime, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
This is our tradition.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
If you want to get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more, where kids get cool stuff.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Band and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
We are the Roy Taylor High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Hi. Welcome back here to the main gym of Roy Miller High School, where it's halftime. We got the Miller Bucks leading 20-11 here in this District 26 4A matchup. So for the Miller boys, we got Lonnie Atkinson leading the Miller Bucks with 8 points, and Mark Garcia with 6. For Beeville, we got Alba with 5. And Gonzalez with 4. Those are the leading scorers for each team. Got about 3 minutes left here in the halftime break before tip-off. Again, this is a 26 4A matchup. So we got Miller and Oso tied at 6-1. Rockport at 4-2. Sitting at 3-4. Ingleside at 2-5. Beeville at 1-5. And Port Lavaca at 1-5. Again, there's about 4 games left here in district play after tonight's game. So Ingleside still has that chance to gain that 4th place spot over Sinton. So there's still a lot of basketball left before the playoffs start for these boys. Boys playoffs start February 21st and 22nd for by district. And one thing is that if you know of anybody interested in advertising or sponsoring a school on Rio Sports Live, please have them reach out to me. My name's Joe Gomez Jr. My number is 361-220-5331. It's advertisers and sponsors that make these games possible for our fans, since we do not charge the fans, the schools, or any entity. It's all done the old-fashioned way with advertising and sponsoring. So again, if you know of anybody interested, have them reach out to me. My name's Joe Gomez Jr. My number is 361-220-5331. And of course, we have packages that are budget friendly for small, medium, or large companies. Got about a minute and 20 seconds left to go before the start of the second half. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Here. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Welcome back to the main gym here at Roy Miller High School. Getting ready for the start of the third period here between the Miller Bucks and the Beeville Trojans. So these number 14 Miller Bucks here in their state ranking, they are tied with West Oso for first place. Got Damari Lister bringing the ball in from the center court stripe for the Miller Bucks. Josh Posas waiting there. But the referee's running a little bit late. It's a first. Got Posas bringing the ball in. It's the ball over to Mark Garcia, over to Damari Lister. Lister over to De La Garza. De La Garza back to Mark Garcia. Back to Josh Posas. Back to De La Garza. Over to Jeddy Moreno. Back to Josh Posas. Mark Garcia drives in the baseline off the backboard, picked up by Dembo. We got Gonzalez with the ball. Driving, layup, 2 points for Gonzalez. Over to Jaden Moreno. Down to Mark Garcia. Picked up by Damari Lister. Lister looking to drive. Inadvertent pass over to De La Garza that goes over his head. Turning the ball over to the Beeville Trojans. Dembo with the ball off the baseline. Over to Alba. Back to Dembo. A little short jump shot. 2 points for Dembo. Damari Lister with the ball. Over to Mark Garcia for a three. Rattles out of the rim. Picked up by Dembo on the rebound. Over to Reven for 2 points. And we got a timeout by the Miller Bucks. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs soon after.
Welcome back to game action here at the main gym of Roy Miller High School, where the Miller Bucks are leading 20-17. Beeville Trojans are chipping away at that lead. Which they've done pretty good, getting it down to 3. Mark Garcia with the ball. Over to Josh Posas. Down to Malachi Wynn. Picked up by Gonzalez. Gonzalez passing it over to Garcia. Garcia for a 3. Rebounded by Malachi Wynn. Off his foot. Giving the ball back over to the Beeville Trojans. Got Gonzalez giving the ball up for a 3. Off the rim, rebound by Dembo. Picked up by Garcia. Back to Dembo. Back to Garcia. Alba with a running jumper. That was a charge on Alba. No basket. Got Damari Lister bringing the ball in. Got Denman coming in, replacing Mark Garcia. So you got Damari Lister bringing the ball from the baseline over to Josh Posas. Lister with a short jumper off the rim, rebounded by Gonzalez. Long pass to Reven, blocked, and he's called for a travel. Turning the ball over to the Miller Bucks. Damari Lister over to Josh Posas, bringing the ball up court. Knocked away by Garcia. Back to Gonzalez. Over to Reven. Push by Malachi Wynn. Sending Reven to the free throw line. Misses the first free throw. Misses a second. Rebound by Denman. Over to Lister. Back to Lister for a deep 3. Nothing but net for Damari Lister. Any one of these Miller Bucks can get a hot hand is Damari Lister. And he's not afraid to shoot from that 3-point line. Oddball with the ball. Over to Garcia. Down to Gonzalez for a deep 3 off the rim. Rebound by Dembo. Blocked by Malachi Wynn. He's called for a foul. Sending Dembo to the free throw line. So Dembo at the free throw line. Off the front of the rim. Misses a second one. Rebound by Ace LaCour. Josh Posas with the ball. Down to Ace LaCour to corner. 3 points for Ace LaCour. Over to Alba. Alba to Dembo. Stolen by Atkinson. Called for a foul. They're calling the players. The referee's calling the players together. It's getting kind of chippy on the floor here in this midway through the third period. So there's a lot of jawing going on the court. So the referee's trying to control the action here, which is a good thing. So you got Denman bringing the ball off the sideline. Over to Josh Posas. To Moreno. Back to Josh Posas. Jalen Moreno drives. Held up. Sending. Nope. Not a non-shooting foul, so substitution coming in for the Beeville Trojans. Jenny Moreno drives back out to Josh Posas. Looking to drive, shoots over to Denman. Denman called for a travel. Turning the ball over to the Beeville Trojans. Got Mark Garcia coming in for Denman. Got Gonzalez over to Garcia. Garcia drives into the paint. A little hard off the glass. Picks up the rebound. Touches the baseline. Turning the ball over to the Miller Bucks. You got Josh Posas with the ball, bringing it up court. Over to Mark Garcia. Down to Lonnie Atkinson. Back to Ace LaCour for a deep three. Off the rim, rebounded by Atkinson. Posas back out, back to Ace LaCour. LaCour takes a three. Off the rim, up the top of the backboard. Turns the ball over to the Beeville Trojans. Overthrows, picked up by Jenny Moreno. Moreno fouled in midair by Dembo, sending him to the free throw line. Gets the first one. First points of the game for Moreno. Misses the second one. Picked up by Atkinson. Over to Posas. Rebound by Moreno. LaCour off the mark. Here comes Cano for the Beeville Trojans. Knocked out of bounds by Lonnie Atkinson. Ball stays with the Trojans. Over to Denbo. Dembo with a jump shot. Nothing but net on that little jumper there. Moreno with the ball. Over to Ace LaCour. Back up to Josh Posas. To Atkinson. Atkinson with a shot from the high post. Gets fouled in midair. sending Lonnie Atkinson to the free throw line. Getting my shot clock here with the game clock here in the gym. Misses the first free throw. Misses a second one. Rebound by Dembo. Carryover with the Beeville Trojans. So turns that ball over. That was Gonzalez. There was a tech. That looked as a tech on Gonzalez, on Garcia. They're discussing it with the coaches. Got Josh Posas at the free throw line. Gets the first one. Misses a second one. But Miller does get possession as well after that technical. So we got Mark Garcia bringing the ball in from the sideline over to Ace LaCour. Ace LaCour drives into the paint. Rebound by Atkinson over to Josh Posas. Posas, did a little travel, did a little stutter step, turning the ball over to the Beeville Trojans. You got Randall coming in for Gonzalez here in the third period. Randall with the ball, bringing it up court. Over to Garcia. Garcia for a deep three off the rim. Picked up by Lonnie Atkinson. Over to Ace LaCour. Ace LaCour brings it back out to Ace LaCour for a three off the rim. Rebounded by Dembo. Over the fingertips of Reven. Turning the ball over to the Miller Bucks. Still anybody's game here in the second half. 8-point lead. Really just 3 possessions for Beeville to take the lead. Got Moreno with the ball. Over to Josh Posas. Posas trying to set up the offense. Takes a shot from the high post. Gets fouled in midair. Sending Posas to the free throw line. It's the first one.
He's ready to come in. Ran all the way up there.
Gets a second one. Giving the Miller Bucks a 10-point lead. Got Reven. Over to Garcia. Back to Randall. Back to Garcia. Back to Dembo. Over to Cano. Taken away by Lonnie Atkinson. Over to Jaden Moreno. Pulls back. Knocked out of bounds by Miller Buck. From our vantage point, that looked like that was knocked out of bounds by Beeville, but the referee is saying it was knocked out by Miller. So a stop ball stolen by Atkinson. Atkinson with the layup misses. Fouled in midair for Jaden Moreno. Sends Jaden Moreno to the free throw line. Gets the first one. Gets the second one. Dembo with the ball over to Cano. Knocked out of bounds by Garcia, turning the ball over to the Miller Bucks. It's just 1 second left on the clock. Moreno shoots. Almost made a half-court shot. So we got the Miller Bucks at the end of the third period, leading 32-20 over the Beeville Trojans. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
He was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Welcome back here to the main gym of Roy Miller High School. We got the Miller Bucks leading here at the start of the fourth period, 32-20. It's been a low-scoring game, but the Beeville Trojans have been putting some pressure defense on this 14th ranked Miller Bucks. Dembo picks up the ball, gets fouled by Noah Garcia, sending Dembo to the free throw line. Misses the first one. Misses the second one, rebounded by Atkinson. Over to Posas. Back to Atkinson, down to Jaden Brown for a three. Nothing but net for Jaden Brown. First points of the game for that young man. Dembo with the rebound. Over to Alba. Down to Reven. Reven goes into the paint. Short shot picked up by Dembo. Over to Reven again. Timeout by Beeville. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community? Our leadership here for you, and you, sky's the limit.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're a world-class Cadillac, Buick, and GMC dealership, and we're in your neighborhood. Come by and check us out. We're waiting for you.
If you wanna get in the game, come to Myra Sports and more. Basketball gloves and uniforms too, customized for you. Your family tradition, from generation to generation. From Pee Wee to the MLBs, you can count on us. Your hometown sporting goods store since '76. Myra Sports and more.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Bend and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
That's that second one. Excuse me, the first one. Denman with the ball. Foul on Dembo. Sending Denman to the free throw line for the Miller Bucks. Here with a 10-point lead with just over 4 minutes to go in the game. Misses the first one. Gets a second one to go. First points of the game for Denman. Garcia with a layup off the rim, picked up by Atkinson, over to Josh Posas, over to Damari Lister. Lister with a running jumper for two. Timeout on the floor by the Beeville Trojans. Miller leading 39-26. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait?
Welcome back to the main gym here at Roy Miller High School. You got the Miller Bucks leading 39-26. Here in the late stages of the fourth period. Got Alba with the ball. Over to Garcia, over to Denbo. Over to Gonzalez, tipped away by Denman. Blocked by Damari Lister. Picked up by Denman, over to Lister. Denman with the ball. Over to Jaden Moreno. Lister looking to drive. Gets the ball knocked away, picks up the ball. Over to Josh Posas. Over to Lister. Lister for a jump shot from the high post. Rims out. Hit out of bounds by Jaden Moreno. Giving the ball back over to the Beeville Trojans. Just under 3 minutes here left to go in the fourth period. Got Alba with the ball. Over to Gonzalez. Rims out. Rebound by Denman. Josh Posas with the ball. Over to Moreno. Moreno over to Denman. Denman to Lister. Lister to Atkinson. Atkinson drives into the paint. Over to Denman. touches the baseline, turning the ball over to the Beeville Trojans. Got Alba with the ball. Over to Garcia, down to Dembo. Dembo drives the baseline. Short layup, 2 points for Dembo. Atkinson with the ball over to Moreno. Back to Lister. Back to Denman. Charge on Denman. Gives the ball back over to the Beeville Trojans. Dembo with the ball. Over to Alba. Back to Dembo. Stolen by Atkinson to Moreno. Off the rim to Dembo. Loses the ball. Picked up by Lister. Picked up again by Atkinson. Over to Denman to Moreno. To Josh Posas for a three off the rim, picked up by Jenny Moreno. Over to Josh Posas. Atkinson for a three. Passes it over to Josh Posas. Three-second violation for the Miller Bucks. Got Alba with the ball. Over to Dembo. Push in the back by Jenny Moreno. Sending Garcia to the free throw line for the Beeville Trojans. Gets the first one. Gets the second one. Beeville takes a timeout. Gonna take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Joe with Valencia Heating and Air. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
We are the Clinton High School cheerleaders, and you're watching Rio Sports Live.
Welcome back to game action. You got Damari Lister with the ball. Over to Lonnie Atkinson. Atkinson is called for a charge. Wave off the basket. Got a substitution coming in for the Beeville Trojans. Over to Dembo. Over to Garcia. Garcia with a three. I'm going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Welcome back to game action here at the main gym of Miller High School. Moreno with the ball. Foul. On one of the Beeville Trojans, sending Jaden Moreno to the free throw line. It's the first one. Loses the second one. Picked up by Dembo. Dembo with a three. Rims out. Rebound by Atkinson. Over to Lister. Back to Lonnie Atkinson. Back to Josh Posas. Foul on Gonzalez. Sending Josh Posas to the free throw line. First one. Gets the second one. Garcia with the ball, looking for a three. Off the rim. Picked up by Dembo. Knocked away by Posas to Lister. And that's the end of the game with the Miller Bucks 42, Beeville Trojans 33. That gives the Miller Bucks a 7-1 district record, 21-6 overall. See what that state ranking comes out on Monday. So from my cameraman, Santiago Ramos, this is Joe Gomez Jr. We want to thank you for letting us in your home tonight for this stream. We'll see you next time. Good night from Rio Sports Live.